Today's collectible spot, we're having a look at the DC Universe Lego Superheroes. Today we're having a look at the Superman vs. Power Armor Lex. That would be Power Armor Lex Luthor, for anyone that was wondering. As you can see, we have Lex Luthor powering a very large armored robot. So it's not even just his power suit anymore that they have to contend with. We've got ourselves a big honkin' full-size robot. The minifigures that are included in this set, we finally get ourselves a Lego Superman minifigure. I can write that off my bucket list. Superman minifigure fulfilled. We also get Wonder Woman and Lex Luthor. This is 207 pieces. This will roughly cost you, give or take, roughly about $16 to $19, depending on where you're shopping. Some stores are a little more expensive than others. But from the looks of it, it looks to be very posable. That's exciting. Up at the top there, we've got Superman. Up, up, and away. Up, up, and away, by the way, to the side here, where you can see the actual size of a minifigure. It's about this big. It's about that big. This is also, by the way, set 6862 on the back. You can see the in action, the battle suit there. With a little cockpit. We'll get into all of that, of course, a little later on. You can go to www.lego.com. What I am going to do is I'm going to take a bit of a break. I'm just going to get this put together so you guys don't have to watch Spot fumbling around for the next 15 minutes or so. But when I do finish, we're going to come back, we're going to get a better look at Superman versus Power Armor Lex. Stay tuned, guys, there's more on the way. And the build time for this set, I would say, is probably only about 15-20 minutes. It depends, you know, as always, as Spot always says, it depends on how distracted you were. I usually like building these sets when I watch TV, so I'm just kind of, you know, I'm in and out of whatever I'm watching, and then I'm just kind of building them along with, you know, whatever activity I'm engaged in. But this set took me roughly about 15 minutes. Pieces that come, or things that come with the set, we got ourselves a mini comic. Just a little bit of a mini comic going on there. Show you guys some of the pages here. I think the artwork's kind of cute. Doesn't look like Wonder Woman's going to be very happy. Look, somebody's messed up her hair. Look out. And as always with every other Lego set, you get yourself an instruction manual. Shows you how to build the armored Power Armor Lex. You really don't have to build anything else. This is the only thing that makes up the set. Before we actually look at the suit, which I love, I think the suit is awesome. Let's have a look at the minifigures that make up this series, or this box as well, this set. For starters, we got ourselves Lex Luthor. Got himself a business suit on there. There is no back print on his face. Obviously there isn't, because there's no way to hide it. If he has an angry look, a surprised look, it would be silly if you turned around the minifigure and you noticed that it did have it on the back of his head. The articulation, by the way, is the same on all Legos. So you have a swivel in the head, swivel in the arms, swivel in the hands, and swivel in the legs, just back and forth. That is Lex Luthor. We'll get back to him in a second because we'll be needing him for the main meat and potatoes of this. You do also get yourself Wonder Woman. Now, unlike Lex Luthor, Wonder Woman does have two faces. She has the angry face, as well as the happy face. It's entirely up to you how you would like your Wonder Woman. I always prefer my Wonder Woman, or Wonder Women, I always prefer them to be very angry. Especially if she's fighting, or she's stuck in the hand of the power suit. Well, I'm sure she wouldn't be very happy. She does come with her lasso of truth. I think the printing on her is really, really nice. Something that I do like about the Wonder Woman that I don't really like about Superman is this area right here. And I like the fact that they put boots on her as opposed to just, you know, one color leg. So really nice Wonder Woman. I like her quite a bit. That then moves us on to Superman. And while I do really like the Superman, he has two faces as well. I've just opted to have the regular lost my puppy kind of Superman face. The printing on his torso, his upper half, is really, really nice. He's got himself the little yellow belt. Of course, the Superman curl. He's got the cape, but it's got no Superman S on the back. No logo or anything like that. The one problem I have with this figure is his legs. They're notorious for this, it seems, with the Batman as well. The Wonder Woman, they've opted to give her boots. Why couldn't they have actually given, like, just a little bit of red on the boots of Superman? You know, if they've decided, okay, we'll just keep the legs all one color, you think they would kind of keep that across the board. I guess maybe with Wonder Woman they figured, well, she's got flesh-colored legs, we don't want her barefooted, let's just give her boots. But why couldn't they have given the same treatment to Superman? That's a bit of a disappointment. Not a lot that I'm going to be losing sleep, where I'm going to be like, oh, no, his boots aren't painted. It won't be like that, but I think that one little miss on detail would have made the Superman minifigure a lot cooler. Instead, you just kind of look at it, and every time I look at it, I know it's just off. Oh well. That then brings us, folks, to this right here, the Power Suit, or the Power Armor Suit, whatever you want to call it. This was a very, very cool build to have, or to do. It's quite large, it's very impressive. And the one thing I really like about the suit is that all the joints are on ball joints. So you got a ball jointed shoulder. I know we're kind of getting early into the articulation here, but you have a ball jointed shoulder, so the arm will move out so you can rotate it. There's a ball jointed elbow. There's a swivel in the waist. The legs rivet forward and back, out. There's also a ball jointed foot. So I mean, you get a lot of different poses and ways to position your armored suit. Also, in the way of articulation, the individual hands of the suit do open as well. They don't open out, but they do open out, open and close. You can take Superman if you want. You can kind of have the suit holding him. You notice I didn't put Wonder Woman in. I didn't want to be sexist. Maybe Wonder Woman's coming to save Superman here. And why wouldn't she? It looks like the suit does have a couple areas. These could be lights. I like to pretend that they're kryptonite batteries as well. You can actually take the batteries off as well if you prefer. I'm calling them batteries. You can call them whatever you want, but you can just say that they're lights too if you want. The cockpit here opens. You got yourself two little joysticks. Take Lex here. Just stand him up in the suit and close up the cockpit. Very nice. Something else I really like about it is the fact that there's pieces on the suit that are a neon green. So we got green on the kind of the lower leg area, green up at the top. We got green in the fingers here, also green in the upper arms. I like it because it kind of looks like he's got this energy running through this suit, like these areas would be lit up. Again, in your imagination, you could even pretend like the fingers are actually have kryptonite in them. Silly, preposterous. Again, you can do whatever you want. Especially in the Lego world, you can do whatever you want. There's a hose that connects from the back of the suit all the way to this cannon here. The cannon is removable. You don't have to have it on if you don't want. And inside, I'm just going to take this off for a second. You got yourself a really neat cannon, but inside, if you can make it out, let's see if Spot can zoom in. Whoops! See if Spot can zoom in and not bang the camera. you can actually see that there is a shard, a crystal of kryptonite inside the cannon. You see that? And again, if you really wanted to, you know, if you're a kid and you want to play with these, you could probably even just leave this out, and you could just have, you know, Superman with the kryptonite on him, or you could have Lex Luthor in his suit holding the kryptonite. You can do whatever you want. Whatever you want. Zoom back there. But I definitely think this is, of all the sets, I gotta say, Lego really has done a great job on these sets that they've released recently. Of these sets, this is one of my favorites. Just for how much you can do with this actual suit, different poses you can get the suit in, and as well to get finally a Superman minifigure. It's all win-win. Today's collectible spot. Just get that position there. Today's collectible spot. We were having a look at the Lego DC Universe superheroes. We're looking at set 6862, the Superman vs. Power Armor Lex. Oh, and also Wonder Woman was included as well. Let me know down below if you have this set, what you guys think of it. Hopefully you love it as much as Spot does. Thanks for watching, as you always do, guys. I will see you guys next time.